The two ways to bring out your masculine edge of power are austerity and challenge. Austerity means to eliminate the comforts and cushions you've leaned snuggle into and lose wakefulness. This is a quote from The Way of the Superior Man, and I think following that to optimize my growth and for the position I am in self improvement, I think it's time I sort of sacrifice music, listening to music as often as I have. And yes, for now, at least for the time being, I'm just not going to listen to music at all. This is a sacrifice I've been really, really didn't want to make, especially since when I work out, I listen to music. Before I go to school, I listen to music. Sometimes even before I go to sleep, I listen to music. Come back, I can listen to music. Um, I love music, and I'm sure a lot of us do. But it's been a major distraction for me these past few weeks, as I've noticed, and I've journaled about it. I feel like, as in the Court of the Wave Suprema, it takes away my wakefulness, and focus is really what I've been needing right now in self improvement, especially with trying to grow the YouTube channel, working on my studies, as well as building my aesthetic 10 out of 10 aesthetic physique. So, a lot of questions might be running through, especially if you're in the same level of self improvement as I am. Not that I'm saying that I'm higher, but maybe I am. But right now, um, right now it might be a big decision because at least for me, I've already sacrificed junk food. I've sacrificed Netflix, anime, movies, series, um, like needlessly scrolling on YouTube Shorts, short form content, stupid content and porn, video games. I don't do that anymore. And those are all huge bad dopamines, which I feel like of all the dopamines, music is definitely the least probably instant gratification activity. And I think I still there are major benefits to music, which I'm going to get later into. But following where I am in self improvement right now, I think it's time I take the step and sacrifice listening to music just in this season of my life of self improvement because it's not really serving me any major benefit. So, and because I feel like my mind is still weak and it's still seeking out some gratification, it's probably all that time that I'm not really, eating junk food or watching movies or anime. I more want to like seek the instant gratification of music. It just immediately makes me feel better and it takes me to a whole nother world that I want to be into rather than my real life. And I've been on this for a few days right now, so I want to tell you guys my experience. And first off, is that yeah, I don't listen to music anymore when I work out. So the major benefit of this is, at least for me, a lot of people they seem to be able to listen to music and still have good mind muscle connection. But right now, because I'm not listening to music, I have so much more focus for mind muscle. So because I'm not really listening to the music to fuel me, I'm just completely and utterly present in just feeling out the muscle that I'm pushing or pulling or whatever exercise I'm doing. I can just tell that I can feel the muscle more because I'm not really focused on the music anymore. And it's not really it's not part of the equation anymore, and I just have so much like outsized return of focus because I'm not doing that. And there's a quote from not really a direct quote from David Goggins, which is basically like when the tough times come in real life, there won't be no music, right? Is basically what he says. So when he work out, he doesn't really use any music. And this doesn't mean I'll never. I just want to clarify again. It's not going to mean that I'm never ever going to listen to music. But right now, I feel like these hard, tough workouts that I'm doing with music, which does get me pumped up, I think it would be better for me if I approach those hard workouts without music. And I actually try to bring out that like inner beast and kill inside of me to get those workouts done without any need for external support. And it's just all intrinsically. So I feel like those are the two major benefits. I just have a way better mind muscle connection. And I really have to bring out myself to, I try to work out hard. So I need to pull more out of myself for each workout, which all not only strengthens my body and gets me more progress on the table, but also strengthens the mind. And the second major benefit is that usually I listen to music in the morning, in the night, and sometimes during the day as well. And it's honestly sort of like a waste of time and a distraction. And going back to the way the Superior Man's quote of the losing wakefulness, I just don't feel like I'm in. I don't feel sharp in a sense because now once I've stopped listening to music, um, right now I'm so much more like I can't run away from my thoughts. Basically, I can't just turn on music and just like go into another world. The thoughts they're just hitting me, and I feel so much more. It's like the first time you meditated a couple of times. You can legit feel that your mind has changed, and I've felt a slight progress in like sort of like getting rid of this brain fog, and I've just been able to think so much more clearer, and just be more sort of like present even as well. So those are the major benefits that I've sort of gained from taking music out. It's only been a few days, so there's still more. And honestly, each day I want to listen to music far much more each day. So it's getting a bit tough, but I'm gonna push through it. And I feel like this is I think the last probably sacrifice of instant gratification I really have, except if excluding just watching Hamza's videos, self improvement videos in general, because I think those at this point are my most instant gratification activities. But I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I have made the sacrifice, and if you guys are in the same level as I am, and you've already cut out stuff like junk food, anime, Netflix, whatever it is, and you also feel that music is kind of like distracting you, and it isn't really keeping you awake, more distracted, then I think it's time that you sacrifice it as well. Because sacrifice was progressively overloaded, especially if you're using it as a source of comfort. Because comfort is the killer of man, and we can only go through discomfort. So I think it's time that I face all those emotions and thoughts that I have, and not use that through music, but actually take it at face value and deal with it myself. So I hope you guys um, gain great value through this video. Thank you guys. See you next time.